Celebrities break up and reconcile all the time, but we feel like reconciliations rarely get the same attention as separations. So today, we're giving them their due share of attention by looking at a bunch of celebrity reunions. Let's start with Sylvester Stallone and Jennifer Flavin, who've recently started figuring things out after almost calling it quits. We're quickly going to get into the video because, trust us, there are a lot of reunions to cover. First up, Sylvester Stallone and Jennifer Flavin. They're not wrong when they say that communication is key, because if Stallone's representative is to be trusted, it's communication that saved the Rocky star's 25-year-long marriage with Jennifer Flavin. The Reb told Page 6 that the duo took a U-turn on their divorce after meeting up at home and working out their differences. For those of you who don't know, Flavin filed for divorce from the actor back in August. Although we can't be too sure, sources say that their problem started with a dog. Yeah, there were rumors that it was because of him covering his tat of her with that of his late dog Butkus, but those are just rumors. The more believable explanation is that the disagreements erupted when Sylvester announced that he wanted to get a new Rottweiler for protection. Apparently, Jennifer wasn't down with the idea, and as it so often happens, one argument led to another, ending in divorce proceedings. Sly later denied these claims by saying that they'd never think of ending their marriage over something so trivial, but whatever it was, from the look of things, the couple has gotten over their differences concerning it. As a matter of fact, they were recently spotted strolling through Manhattan streets, arm in arm. And say what you will, Sly's arm around Jennifer's waist wasn't showing any signs of the previous animosity between the two. Now that we've given you the scoop on the Stallone and Flavin situation, it's time we move on to other couples who've been in similar scenarios. Up next, Rose Leslie and Kit Harington. Not many people know that before the Game of Thrones stars tied the knot in 2018, Rose Leslie and Kit Harington were reported to have split up on 2 different occasions. From what we remember, the first report came in the year 2013. Basically, a source close to the couple told The Stir that the two were no longer together. Some of you might complain that since Kit and Rose hadn't confirmed their relationship at this point, they're kind of irrelevant to this video. Well, not so fast. Fans of the duo explicitly remember the plethora of evidence which suggested that it wasn't all, as Harington put it, rumor and myth. Anywho, let's not get into the intricate details and get back to the point. Now, in 2014, US Magazine revealed that the two had made up. If there's any truth to the report, then they must have remained together for a very short time, because if we recall correctly, in 2015, Kit told GQ that he was, as they say, single as a Pringle. Fast forward to 2016, when Amelia Clark confirmed that the two were, in fact, a thing. And, well, they're still married. Connect the dots. Moving on to Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin. Unlike Leslie and Harington, who pretended to be friends for the longest time before coming clean, Justin and Hailey have given fans multiple glimpses into their dating as well as married lives. Their social media is proof enough of that. That being said, almost every fan knows that the two went their separate ways a year after they first got together in 2015. To elaborate, they weren't together between April 2016 and May 2018. While it's not clear why they split, a source close to them revealed soon after that it was due to Hailey's friendship with Drake. In recent interviews, Baldwin has accepted the responsibility for this split. To loosely quote her, she really hurt Justin's feelings and it led him to cut ties with her. Now, it doesn't take a genius to guess that they found each other again. A simple Google search would confirm that. But get this, it was during a vacation in Miami and around the same time that rumors of Justin's being back with Selena were flying. Only a month after this meeting, the couple announced their engagement to the rest of the world. Yeah, it was that fast. But you know what they say, young love is like a flame. It's really fierce. Let's talk about Prince William and Kate Middleton. Since not a lot of people like to keep up with the British royal family, it had come as a surprise to them that in 2017, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge called it quits. From what we know, it was because Prince William wanted to make the most of his youth and freedom. To quote, "We were finding ourselves. It was very much trying to find our own way, and we were growing up." Kate, however, wasn't very happy about it, mainly because she was ready to commit. As you can probably tell from their anniversary this past April and their 3 beautiful children, they finally got back together again. As a matter of fact, once they reconciled, the college sweethearts made a secret pact to get married during their romantic holiday to the Seychelles. To add to that, Emma Roberts and Evan Peters. Emma and Evan dated on and off since they first met on the set of Adult World in 2012, before calling off their engagement and settling down to be just friends in 2019. Although it was later justified as a misunderstanding, you might remember that, and this was, if we recall correctly, somewhere in 2013, Robert Roberts was also accused of abusing Peters. Their first split came 2 years after this accusation in 2015. This was when they called off their engagement for the first time. Fortunately, or unfortunately, if that's how you see it, they were back together within mere months. The tabloids were able to tell from how they spent New Year's 2016 together in Malibu. What's more, Courtney Cox and Johnny McDade. It's been a solid 8 years since Courtney Cox and Snow Patrol member Johnny McDade first started seeing each other. And much like most of the stars on this list, their relationship has also had its fair share of living separately, getting engaged, and then calling things off. For example, the first time they split up was when they couldn't decide on a place to live and had to cancel their wedding in 2015. But their breakup didn't last long. They were back together only a year later in 2016. Then, in 2018, it was rumored that the two were planning on getting re-engaged. Not just that, there was also news about how Jennifer Aniston would be invited as Cox's bridesmaid, and Ed Sheeran, who was responsible for introducing the duo to each other, would be performing at it. But since nothing like this happened, it's not hard to guess that these were rumors. How can we forget Offset and Cardi B? The first time rumors of Cardi's split from Offset started doing the rounds was when she claimed to be single in a now-deleted Instagram post. Although we might be wrong, this was shortly after they got secretly married in September of 2017. But she quickly dismissed them by saying how Offset was a gift from Jesus himself. In case you were wondering, no, the cheating rumors in January 2018 didn't cause them to break up either. In fact, their first official breakup happened months later, in December. Cardi took to Instagram to tell fans that they had simply grown out of love and that nobody was to blame. On December 22nd of the same year, they made up again and were spotted vacationing in Puerto Rico. And then, who can forget the time they almost got divorced in 2020? The bottom line is that calling their relationship rocky would be an understatement. Last but not least, Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck. We all know that this list would be incomplete without the mention of J-Lo and Ben Affleck. The two have become the most oft-quoted and famous examples of couples that successfully rekindled their romances. Well, we've got a feeling that because of all the hype surrounding their wedding in July of this year, you're probably already aware of how things progressed for the two. But a little trip down memory lane never hurts anybody. So basically, the duo first went public about their relationship soon after Jennifer filed for divorce from her then second husband, Chris Judd. This was somewhere in 2002, the same year that the two announced their engagement. They were all set to get married in 2003, but had to postpone things due to media attention. In 2004, they went their separate ways again, as Lopez recently explained, due to unnecessary media attention. Now, we all know that somewhere around 2021, the two started to rekindle their love for each other. They were photographed spending time together on multiple occasions and in different locations, including Lopez's LA house as well as Miami. And then, well, let's just say that all's well that ends well. That's a wrap for this video. Can you think of some more famous duos that reunited after calling it quits? Which former couples do you wish would get back together? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this, and we'll see you in the next one.